It is possible to order your units to move via multiple waypoints. To set a waypoint, hold down the Shift key and right-click. Continue this until you are satisfied with the course of your units. You can finish this movement by right-clicking on an enemy unit to order your unit to attack it as its final move. When under fire from enemy artillery, you will suffer fewer casualties if you put your men into loose formation. Left-click on Show Me How to see how to change formation. The enemy cavalry will be able to run down your missile infantry. Keep a melee unit nearby them so that your archers can run behind it to safety. There is often an advantage in ordering your infantry to countercharge an enemy infantry charge. The trick is to leave it until the last moment so your own lines are not broken. If your infantry are about to be charged by cavalry, make sure they are stationary. That way they can brace themselves against the impact and will take fewer losses. Left-click the Show Me How button to zoom to your unit. Missile units can also attack in hand-to-hand combat if needed. Select your missile unit, hold the Alt key, and right-click on the unit you wish to engage in melee. You do not only win a battle by killing every last enemy soldier on the field, you also win by causing them to break and flee. When a unit routs, the panic spreads, and nearby units may join them. This can turn into a mass rout. Causing an enemy rout, timing is everything. When you find weak spots in the enemy, weaken them until they are wavering, and then hit them hard to cause them to rout. The more units you can rout simultaneously, the more chance the whole army will panic and run. Enemy cavalry are readying an attack on the flanks of these already engaged spearmen. Either pull them back or commit other troops in support. Left-click the Show Me How button to zoom to your unit. Momentum is overwhelming. Routing 3 enemy units in a battle is no great achievement. Routing 3 enemy units at the same time may cause a cascade of panic and win the battle.
Behold our worthless foe!
Your mounted skirmish troops can move into a circle and shoot formation to better protect themselves while shooting at the enemy. While firing, the cavalry circle in front of the enemy to minimize their exposure to attack. Left-click the Circle and Shoot button on the right panel to activate this formation. Left-click the Show Me How button for help. men are in combat, you can make them break off by double right-clicking on a point behind them. This can be a useful trick if your men are faster than the enemy's. When using this tactic, however, it is inevitable that you will lose a few men. Light cavalry make excellent bait. Use them to lure the enemy into ambushes, draw units out of position in their line, or just make them tire themselves out chasing you. Spearmen are about to attack your cavalry, who are already in front. Get your horsemen out of there. Spearmen are the most effective force against cavalry. Left-click the Show Me How button to zoom to your unit. Spearmen are the best troops for defeating cavalry. Left-click the Show Me How button to zoom to your unit.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Cavalry charge, they cause extra casualties due to the momentum of their attack. A cycle of charge, withdraw, charge causes maximum casualties for minimum losses. Repeat until done.
Behold our worthless foe! See how the general turns tail and flees like a whipped dog!
Grouping and placing all your heavy cavalry on one flank, you can create a potent mobile strike force. Knowing when to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Chasing after cavalry archers and javelin men is generally fruitless, and therefore only worth doing if you can drive them on a map or trap them against terrain. The best way to deal with them is to shoot back at them with your own missile troops. Keep your other infantry stationary so they can hide behind their shields. You've won the battle. Now you can try to kill or capture as many fleeing enemies as possible before they escape. As your troops are in no danger, you may want to speed up time using the speed settings.
Victory is ours. A victory both righteous and well-deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.